19 minutes to 8, and it's time to catch up with Brian in Melton, who's been keeping us in touch with what life has been like in lockdown, and he's on the line to us right now this morning. Good morning, Brian.
Morning, Leslie.
Oh, it's Mark. You sound a bit fed up, Brian.
I am fed up. I'm sick to the back teeth of this weather. You don't know what to get out. I keep putting me pullovers away, and I have to get them out because that turned all mucky again. I'm getting sick. I'm fed up. I keep squabbling in the streets. They're arguing in the Houses of Parliament. Every time you turn the tap on, it's doom and gloom. I'm absolutely fed. We've got ants in the pantry.
Have you? Oh, no.
I got wrong for that. If I ain't wrong for leaving a toilet seat up, I'm wrong because there's ants in the pantry. Well, how was that my fault?
Is Rosemary having a go?
I went there last night, Leslie. I went and got a donut because I like them old jammy ones, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we got a pack of 2 of them, and I said, "Do you want one of them now, Rosemary?" She said, "No, I'll have mine later with me Horlicks." So I went and got it out the pantry. And I didn't notice nothing, but I sat there, and you know, you get you get a sense that something is crawling on you.
You do.
Don't you?
You do, yes.
And I sat there, and I was just about to bite into the donut, and the black thing that was scurrying across my hand, ooh! And so I sort of wiggled it, you know, and of course that went off, and she said, "What's that?" I was like, "Something's crawling on me." Well, of course, then she went to get her donut a little bit later when she had a Horlicks, and she say, "That's full of ruddy ants in here." So I went and looked, and they were everywhere. She say, "We'll have to boil a kettle." I said, "What are you boiling a kettle for?" I said, "We ain't making them a cup of tea." I said, "I can deal with this." So I went and got Henry the Hoover.
Yes.
And I sucked them all up in the Hoover.
Did you?
Yes. Now they can't get out of there, can they? Because it's got a bag in it.
So they're probably in the bag at the moment then, yes.
Yes. We shan't throw the bag till that's full, because that's a waste, isn't it? But but the thing is, they're coming in from somewhere, aren't they? So is there a way do you know if there's a way that I can find out?
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian, we will throw this out to our listeners today, and if they have any ways of dealing with ants in the pantry, any sort of, good ways of dealing with them.
Get everything out this morning. She said, when you get up, you can clear everything out of that pantry, and I'll go in there and have a look. And I pulled out. I bet she'll want to throw half of it away.
Well, check the sell-by dates, Brian.
Yeah, she'll probably get into her head that the ants are in everything. She'll want to throw half of it away. Now, Leslie, do you mind if I just say sorry to the lady who was in Derby's during the week? We wheeled Mother down there.
Yeah, the garden centre, yes.
Just to get her out. And there was a lady, she sort of got a dirty old red cut. As a nice coat, mine, but
yes.
that had a sort of stain up the back. And I was wheeling Mother along, and this woman turned around, and she had a moan at Mother, and I said, "What's the matter here?" She say, "That woman kicked me." I said, "'Cause she didn't kick you. She's in a wheelchair." She say, "I'm telling you, she kicked me," she say. So I had a little bit of a go at her, you see, in the middle of Derby's.
Oh, dear.
Well, since we noticed, we've been home, and Mother have developed a twitch in her left leg.
Oh, right, okay.
And she's sort of the other day she lashed out and caught the dog. That won't go near her. The dog won't go near her. Give a little yelp, you know. So I'm just wondering now, what might that be then?
I don't know.
You
I
see
don't
why
know.
I'm getting fed up, can't you?
I can.
Just one thing after another.
Yes. And you enjoying television? You still watching Bargain Hunt?
Oh, I'm getting fed up with it. I mean, what is there on there? There's nothing but a load of old crap in it. I mean, it don't matter. When you turn it on, we sit there every night, and we either say, we see that the other night, or that's been on before, or you sit there and you just think, well, what the hell are we watching this for? Because that is a load of old crap, isn't it, Leslie? I mean, it don't matter what station you're watching. The only thing worth watching on there really is Look East, because I like the weather lady on there. What's her name now?
Julie,
that's right. Yeah, she's a nice little old party, she is. I don't mind sitting there watching her gallivanting about the weather. But, look east, and we do watch the One show sometimes, and because she do like to watch it, so East End as much. But they ain't been on so much, have it?
No, because they can't film it at the moment.
I do. Jaws ain't been on this week, though.
No, maybe next week. Do
you
you
know
watch?
that was on for 3 weeks in a row?
I know, I watched one of them, and I thought of you while I was watching it. Do you watch the daily Downing Street briefings? Because this week we had Boris Johnson talking about bubbles.
I'll give up on it. Because that's another thing. You sit there and they all start bickering, don't they? I mean, they're supposed to tell us stuff. What is all this bubble stuff? Because I said to Rose, that's another thing. I said to Rosemary, I said, well, how do they know what the bubbles are? Because what is the bubble all about? Do you know, Leslie? Because I can't keep up with it. Every day you watch it, and they've changed it. There's one day you're standing 2 metres apart. Now they're saying we're going to be standing 1 metre apart. Well, how the hell are we supposed to know what we're doing on when they keep changing, they keep moving everything about, don't they? What is a bubble?
Well, a bubble means you can meet with different people, groups of people in your garden. So you can have up to 6 people in the back garden. So you and Rosemary.
Yeah, but they done that last week. That's old news, isn't it? What is a bubble? I mean, are you saying to me that the neighbour Marcus, he can come round and have a beer in the garden?
Yeah, he could be in your garden bubble. Yeah.
What about his missus?
Well, that would be 4 of you if Mother had stayed away. But if Mother was there, that would be 5. You'd probably be allowed 1 other person in the garden.
I mean, I can't take to his missus, if I be honest, so it don't really worry me if she come round or not. But, I mean, I don't get this, but here's another thing, right? You tell me this, Leslie. Answer me this. If, say, example, right, this bubble arc, right?
Yes.
If this bubble go, they're all supposed to stay together, aren't they?
Yes, they are, yes.
And they can sleep together.
Well,
is that right?
Well, yes, you can. Yes,
what the hell is that all about? Now, what happened, right? Now, you tell me this, Leslie. What happened if that bubble, right? They got all their. Now they go somewhere because they're all starting to open up slowly, aren't they?
Yes,
these
they are.
Places.
Yes.
They reckon the pubs and restaurants will be opening up for long. I expect they'll move that. They'll change their mind again. And then what happened if they go in and they say, "Oh, you can't all sit together, but that's all right because this is my bubble," but that's not their bubble. Now, how are they going to prove that's their bubble and that ain't their bubble? Are we going to have, like, passports?
Brian, I don't know. Before you go...
You can see why I'm getting fed up, can't you?
I can. I'm going to cheer you up now because Deb, you kicked over one of Rosemary's gnomes the other day. So Deb has sent a parcel for you, and I hope you don't mind, but I had to check it to see if it was okay because I don't want to pass it on if it's something that you shouldn't get. But what it is 2 lovely gnomes. One is called Leslie and the other's called It's Mark. So she'd like you to have that. One's sucking on an ice cream, the other one's holding a mobile phone.
Well, isn't that lovely?
Yes.
What's the name again?
Deb.
Deb?
Yeah, in Colchester.
Deb in Colchester. I have been to Colchester mine for cool blast. I can't remember the last time we went to Colchester. Going back a few years. Isn't that lovely, that woman? That is a woman, is it?
Yes, it is. Yes, we'll make sure
that's lovely. Perhaps when you see her, you'll thank her for me.
I will do, and I'll get that to you as soon as I can. Oh, and Andy's been in touch. Can we have a statue of Brian in Melton? A lot of talk about statues at the moment, so he's recommending you. Maybe that's one for another week. Brian, look, have a lovely weekend, and I hope you cheer up soon.
Yes, cheerio together.
Bye-bye.